Hello Capricorn, what's going on? I hope you're doing very, very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a general reading for August, but of course it is timeless. All my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You're very welcome here, Capricorn. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. So to start off, I'm going to pull 3 of these cards here. 3 oracle cards for you. Okay, let me see. What have you got for Capricorn? Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. Thoth, light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. And just try that again without dropping all the cards. And you have soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. Okay, heart of source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. And then you have Sirius star blessings, yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So you have some kind of soul contract. Like some kind of soul contract where you're meant to be seen. There's something happening right now, like there's some kind of like alignment happening at the moment where you're moving into an energy of acceptance. This could be to do with like, unconditional love, coming together, like this kind of, we are all one sort of energy for you. It could be like you're moving into that energy, but there's some kind of like alignment happening for you, like you're learning to accept something. And for you, it looks like some kind of teacher role that you're moving into. Like you've been through some kind of initiation and now it's time for you to move into like a teaching energy, but obviously you'll have to be seen in order for that to happen. There's some kind of shift into this like teacher energy. You're also downloading new information. You're getting some kind of system upgrade. Okay, what's going on for Capricorn? Oh, okay, the High Priestess. So this is like this fits with this very well. The High Priestess, male or female, is a very psychic energy. Like teacher, knowing secrets, piercing the veil, seeing through the veil. You have some kind of partnership coming in here with the Two of Cups. When you have the High Priestess and the Two of Cups in terms of a connection, that's kind of a big deal. It usually talks about like a telepathic connection. So I know that sounds dramatic, but telepathy is a thing. It's really just reading vibrations and stuff. And it's even something they talk about in quantum physics, like quantum entanglement, when things that are very far apart are still connected. It's a thing. So you have some kind of really intense connection coming in. What is this? You have the Queen of Swords. I do not know which one that was, so I'm going to reshuffle. Thank you. Oh my God. The King and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Interesting. You guys are, what? Who? What is this? Who are you people? So, you have a very special connection coming in here. Like, you're both very smart. You could both, no, you're not an air sign. I was going to say you could both be air signs, but you could have air. This other person could be an air sign, or you could both have air somewhere in your chart. You're both very smart, very intellectual. This is like a meeting of the minds and a meeting of the souls. You guys are going to be very, very close. It might be, you know, it might be kind of overwhelming, like this connection. You might have been like being prepared for this in some way, like the two of you have been being prepared for this. So there could have been like a lot of stuff that's been being released, you know. There's also with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, there's a lot of money coming in here for you with your business or your job. Or like something that's your baby. That was the Strength card. There's a little bit of resistance energy here. You know what this feels like? This feels like an ascension, but there's a little bit of resistance to it. Possibly because you're in the energy of purging. There's some kind of purging that's happening at the moment. You're also like, there's the end of a cycle. You're in the end of a cycle. So it might feel like you're in you might have just ended the cycle, or you're just in the process of ending it. And you're stepping into a new one. So it might feel like you're in a bit of a no man's land. Yeah, with the moon. You might feel like, I don't really know what's going on, you know? The Hermit, the Hanged Man, the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, interesting, the Page of Cups, and the Justice card. So you're very psychic. Like when you have the High Priestess and the Hermit, you have information that other people want. You know, the Hermit is someone that's been on their spiritual path, or they've been learning something. And the High Priestess is someone that has information that like not a lot of people are privy to, that other people want. For some of you, this is going to be something you studied. You know, for others of you, it could literally be spirituality. And there's a soulmate connection here with this Two of Cups that has been waiting to come in. It's going to be a wish fulfillment for you with the Nine of Cups. But I can see here with this Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles next to the Queen of Swords, there's been like a slowness about you two getting together, because whoever is this Queen of Swords, it's like a kind of, I don't want to say it's defensive, but it's someone who's very, very careful about who they let in. I'm sorry, I have something stuck to me. And you have, okay, the Tower with the Ace of Wands here. So this person here, this King of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles is about to have success in their career. It's in something that you're like, it's like your path with the Page of Cups. That card talks about your true purpose. So this thing that you're going to make all the money in is your true purpose. And it's something that you're very, very passionate about with the Ace of Wands. But you're about to get like a lot of attention for it, or you're about to really succeed. And you're about to see things very, very clearly, like what this true purpose is or what you're meant to do. You're meant to do it. It's like your destiny. It's taken you a while. You know why though? Because they've been putting you in this energy. Oh, I see. They've had to move you into an energy of acceptance to do this role, whatever this is. Because there could have been some fear behind it, you know, with the moon. So it's like you've had to build up to this because you didn't want to do it. There's an energy of holding back and not wanting to do it. Okay. There's also there's this person that's coming in here that's going to make you a love offer. And this person is your true love. They're showing up as an emperor. There's a little bit of like defensiveness here because your heart was broken in the past. Tell me about this King of Swords. Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups, King of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands, Four of Swords. This person here was just in the Sagittarius reading, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I think this acceptance is also about a new person coming into your life. I think there's been like some... You guys are being prepared to come together. Like you're being aligned with your purpose and this person at the same time. So I think that's why things have been like hard for you. Because this person is part of your purpose. Like you have your purpose, like your job or, you know, whatever you're meant to do. But this person is also part of your purpose. Tell me about this King of Swords. Yeah. The Lovers. This person's about to enter your life, this King of Swords. It could be a Libra. But then you're showing up as a Queen of Swords and you're not an air sign. So, and you have the Emperor here. So you guys are going to be together. This is your person. You know, you're very, very compatible on an intellectual level and also an emotional level. Like you're going to be able to read this person and they're going to be able to read you without you having to say anything. So they're showing up as an Emperor. And they're about to make a move into your life. This person, you know what brings them out of this King of Swords energy is this passion that they have for you. They're like very attracted to you. And they're about to six of Wands into your life. Like they're about to make this move because they've been, you know, kind of battling their own demons, like should I, shouldn't I? But they're about, it's the passion. It could be something to do with your career. Like you guys, I don't know, they've seen what you do in your career and they like it, or something like that, or something that's your passion. Like they see it and they're like, oh, I like this. you know? Tell me about this Tower. Poverty. Tell me about this Tower. Message. Sudden wealth. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to get a message from this person like really out of the blue. This person has a fear of being left out in the cold, which they've been overcoming. There's something about this message that you get from this person that means you have like sudden wealth. It looks like there's some kind of overlap between this person and your career. What is this sudden wealth? Yeah, great fortune. You're about to come into, it's like they meet in the middle or something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but over here there's like success in your career because you're going to see exactly what you need to do. And there's like this money that comes in. The money comes in when there's this passion for your work, and then maybe this person sees your work. And that's how you guys meet or something like that. It's a very specific message. So maybe you're just starting to come into money when this person comes in. Oh, listen, don't bite my head off, ladies in the comments, or men, but you have the Ace of Wands and the Child. So for some of you, there is a very surprising pregnancy here. Okay. If that's not of interest to you, definitely make sure you take steps to prevent that, because I see it here very, very sudden, like bam. Some of you are going to really like that. You know, you're going to be like, oh my God, no way. But yeah, for sure. For those of you that's not the case, there's like something that grows here with this person very, very quickly. Alrighty, let's see. I guess let's ask about your person coming in then. It just feels like very intense, this connection. So, you know, I don't know, maybe Spirit leads you guys into it gradually or something like that. But it's like slow, and then very fast. You're also dealing with this King of Swords like is already successful in their own right. They could get a lot of attention. Tell me about this Emperor that's coming in. Yeah, you guys definitely know each other through work. Eight of Pentacles. They're very successful in their work. They're very, very good at what they do. They're not one for rushing into things though. Tell me about that Six of Wands. But see, they really like you. Yeah, there's something that's going to happen really quick. And it's not, you know, with the Ace of Wands, it's not just that they're physically attracted to you. It's like they really like you. Like they find you to be like inspiring. There's like an innocence to you that they really like. There's like a childlike, I don't know, like really sweet, lovely kind of energy to you that they really like. Some things, they're going to appear, because I can see here, partly because of your energy, partly because of theirs, but it moves really slow at the start. Because there's, I think, a generalized fear on both sides about being left out in the cold. But it's like it happens really quick. You know, because you have the Tower and the Knight of Swords. So they make a move, they do something suddenly. You're going to get this surprising message from them, and it's actually going to be very heartfelt, like a very emotional, sweet message. You have the High Priestess here. So your career is going to do well when you're listening to your intuition. It could even be that you download a lot of information for your career, like that helps you to see more clearly. That could mean you just do that generally. Like your crown chakra is very open. It could mean that they want you to meditate so you can see clearly the way forward here. There's an ending. You have this Ten of Swords. Yeah, resolution. Something has ended. A tough time in your life has ended, or you've like let go of all the crap from the past. I can see a lot of shadow work that's been done here. You know, you did really go through a lot. I see the Seven of Swords here. That's a lot. That's like a lot of karmic lessons, a lot of doing things by yourself, a lot of betrayals from people. You're going to be happy though, the Ten of Cups. Like, it's time for you to be happy. This person's going to make you so happy. You have the Ten of Cups here. That's emotional fulfillment. And I think you've waited for this for a long time. I think you've put up with a lot of crap from a lot of people to get to this place in your life. And you're going to be really happy and really emotionally fulfilled here. It's going to be an all-encompassing love. It actually feels really intense. Because you're not really going to be able to hide from this person. Because they know what you're thinking. Like, when you're together, they're going to be able to read you very well. You're going to be able to read them very well. But you're going to have unconditional acceptance with this person. Like, they're going to accept you and all parts of you and vice versa. And you're going to feel like serene. Yeah, with the World, like, this is all that crap that you've been through, that's done. This is like a whole new Page of Wands, like coming back from the dead, feeling alive again. You've released a lot of stuff here. Yeah, look, the Two of Cups. You're going to feel so lucky to have this person in your life. The Hierophant. This is like a marriage situation, or, you know, if marriage doesn't float your boat, I would say this person probably would want to marry you, but certainly it's like a long-term situation, and you're going to get your faith back. Also, I think this person's going to help restore your faith. So if you're kind of lacking in faith at the moment, you should let this person in, because they're going to help to restore your faith. Also, God, I don't know, something's aligning in your brain and like the universe is getting ready to pour blessings into your lap. Because like I said, your crown chakra is very open. You're seeing things very clearly. Yeah, it's something about your business, like with the Queen of Pentacles. There's something about your business or your life purpose, like something mushed together like that. There has been a break though. You've needed to have a break. I think you needed a break before this came in because you were healing from stuff. So if you've been wondering why it didn't work out before, it's because you were healing. Because, you know, along with the success comes, I guess, like, well, along with the success comes this person which you were not ready for because you were healing. Also comes with this money. I guess it comes with like a lot of attention. Tell me about the Six of Wands. No wonder you're tired. I'm going to reshuffle that. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Temperance. Two of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I see. So this person that you're dealing with here, what they've been overcoming, like this Emperor, they've been overcoming, there's been like a, excuse me, like a little bit of a break before this person came in because they've been healing. There's a bit of an abandonment wound that this person was healing. Sorry. Hey Capricorn. Sorry, the video was going to skip there because I would have had to cut a bit out of the reading because I just had a coughing fit. So yeah, this person that you're dealing with was overcoming like a little bit of abandonment issues. They're very much in a King of Cups energy now, which is someone who is accessible emotionally. You're possibly dealing with someone that was not that accessible emotionally before, but they are now. There's something with the Ten of Pentacles here, either like they had a lot of problems with their family, you know, like their brothers and sisters and parents or something like that, or they maybe didn't think in a great way about commitment because of this abandonment issue. There's something about that was being healed here, but see, I'm having a lot of trouble with my throat just now talking about this person. So they could have had a little bit of a problem speaking about emotions or dealing with emotions or something like that. But that's now over. They've moved into this King of Cups energy. So you could be dealing with a water sign. They could have water and air. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or possibly Libra. This person could have some strong Libra in their chart. Could be strong Pisces too. But they've, like, their heart chakra is all open and ready for you now. Very serene. Their third eye is very open too. That could be something that they were also kind of struggling with, like their intuition, because that's to do with feelings. You know, if your feelings are shut down, then it's tough for you to listen to your intuition. You could be dealing with someone who's a teacher or a manager or someone that has something that people want to listen to and like an audience. They're very much your partner here. Like you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant, so it's very much like, you know, the two psychic duo of the deck. Like the spiritual teachers, or even if you guys don't do that, like you could be very spiritual and they're spiritual, even if you don't call yourselves that, you know. It's actually a very, very spiritual connection. And because of that, you guys are going to find that you're very abundant and very blessed. Oh, okay. Let's just take that card that threw itself into my lap. You know, I was just about to say, there's definitely a child here for some of you. And you have the Empress. So again, I mean, you can see she's pregnant. So I'm not wishing it on you if you don't want that. But there is a pregnancy here for some of you in the future. It could be two. It could be one after the other, or it could be twins. So you'd be carrying a fucking litter. She just fell into my lap. So that, like, again, it could be very unexpected. You know, this Empress energy, you're allowed to be in a softer energy. You might even be resisting it a little bit. But, you know, the Empress, especially for the women or the feminines watching, it is a softer energy. You know, if you've never been able to be in a softer energy because you always had to be like the guy, you know, or there was no dad around, or you were married to, you know, someone useless or something like that, this is like an opportunity for you to be in this softer energy. You know, which does not mean that you lose all your independence. It does not mean that, you know, you become a bimbo. It just means you get to be in that softer energy where you get to kind of relax a little bit, you know, and not have to do everything by yourself, or not being, you know, not being the one that's doing everything all the time or something like that. Because there will be equal give and take here with this person, even to the point where probably they're going to want to give to you. You know what I mean? Particularly if you're operating from like an, you know, you're the feminine energy here. Like this other person's going to probably want to give to you. So yeah, that's your messages, Capricorn. You can expect this to be a very intense connection indeed. There's also a past person that's still lingering around. That's not oh my god, they're not happy about this. They're toxic as shit. This past person. I think it's somebody, I think the past person put you in, you know, like an energy of overthinking and worrying. I know this has been a long reading, but I'm just going to pull 3 of these to end your reading. Expect something to happen quickly though. And it's almost like they go from, you know, nothing to 100 overnight. You just suddenly get this message and you're like, what? You have, I don't even know what that says. Imam coli. I don't know what that says. Make peace with the past. Okay. Both of you have been making peace with the past. That's why there's been a bit of a delay with this connection coming in, okay? Scorpio, face your feelings. That's the 2 of you have had to face your feelings about stuff from the past. I can see here on your side, there's been a lot that's been released from your heart space. Because it's been the end of a cycle. Because you don't need that shit anymore that you're carrying around from the past. You don't need it with this person. It's like clearing out your cupboard to make space for new clothes, you know. The old shit doesn't fit you anymore, right? And you have malefics, beware of challenges. That's not something that's coming in, that's to do with this. It may have been a bit of a challenge for you, or you may still be a little bit in this energy where you're releasing stuff from your heart space and it might be proving to be a little bit of a challenge for you. That's okay. Just keep going. And you have build your community. 11th house, build your community. You guys are going to build something together. You're going to build something together. You guys could actually build a house from scratch. But you're going to build a life together. It could even be that you guys build like a little group or something like that. Like you start a little group or you start a big group. This person could already have started a community because you have the Hierophant with the 6 of Wands, so they could already have started a community. You could be doing that too. There could be something you guys build together. I definitely think there's a child here though in your future. I think there's 2. Yeah, you have attracting abundance. You definitely have a lot of abundance here in your future. Like a lot. Yeah, you've been going through, you have the shadow period here. You've been going through like a shadow period. Push through. Push through the shadow period. Because it's going to change, okay? Like you're just at the end, just keep pushing through. Yeah, look, mutable, times are changing. This person's going to come in really fast, really out of the blue, and it's going to change everything. I'm sorry this is a long reading, but it just is. You have the full moon, all is being revealed. So this person here has not revealed themselves at all, but they're about to, and it's going to be like everything. It's not just a person, like you're going to see your pathway, what to do to make money. You're going to see what's up with this person. It's all going to become clear like all of a sudden, you know. It's almost like you just weren't allowed to see it when you were in the shadow period because it just wasn't the right time. So I'm going to leave that there, Capricorn. I hope it was a useful reading. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me. If you feel like doing that, I would appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.